Have you found that the dip that you guys went through, because that's what it's been described as, or the period of difficulty that you've gone through has made you guys a lot better in terms of, you know, just stepping onto the field as a family, because you obviously pay just that much more attention to the detail of well-being of others around you, versus when you're winning, everything can be easily assumed that you're doing well.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's made us a lot stronger. I can definitely say that. I think it happened. I wouldn't. It's quite difficult to, not difficult to say, but it happened at the right time. Because I mean, we're on the playoffs now. We've started picking up momentum, and we've learned through our mistakes. That's which made us a stronger team. So where teams who haven't had any difficulty throughout the year, I mean, they don't know what that is. So if perhaps they have a bad game or anything, we've learned from that, and we know how to handle those situations at the moment. And like I said, our momentum's on our side now. We're much stronger. We've learned, and through all the mistakes you've made, you just learn to process them and become a better player, you know.
Sure. I mean, that sort of links on to my next question, which was, in an environment where it's result-driven, there's no ideal time to go through a series of losses. But it's almost happened in such a way for the Vodacom Bulls that you started well and then went through the patch.
Yes.
And you've sort of now started regaining that momentum when it's the crucial part of the season.
No, definitely. So yeah, that's the most important. You can't peak too soon, you know. So like I said, I think it was very good for us. We're starting to head into the playoffs at the moment. So yeah, like I said, we've learned a lot. We're heading to playoffs. Every game now for us is almost a playoff. We've got one more left, and then it's quarters. So we're taking every game as a playoff to ensure that we for the future we do the best for us. Yeah.
Is that something that's difficult to sort of stomach, or to go out onto the field every week thinking, you know, this is a knockout match, it's a must-win? Is that pressure too much, or is it something you enjoy?
No, I enjoy it. It's good pressure, you know, and I think the Vodacom Bulls is a team that's quite used to playing knockout games. You know, we've been there, we've know how to handle it. Everything is in place. Our mindset is ready. We've put in the hard work. You know, there's nothing special or extra that we need to do now. Just focus, keep this momentum, and yeah, we know how to handle it, and it's going to be a good one.
How would you define the season, just when you look back to right up until round 17 of the URC?
Yeah, if I had to describe it, I mean, obviously ups and downs, but I'd say it's the right time. We're peaking at the right time. We've learned a lot, and we're heading to victory. So yeah.
How much did you enjoy the performance against Zebra?
Oh, it was awesome. No, it was unbelievable. The guys, we played for each other. There was enjoyment in the team, and yeah, I think we can take a lot of confidence throughout the next game. You know, every game we take step by step, but I think it was a good game to head to Leinster and then to the playoffs.
You know, I often wonder if it's the games where, you know, there's a victory that players remember the most, or is it the ones where you come so close to the victory but you walk away with nothing? For you, what has been the most memorable game for this season?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. You know, there are games that when you win, you take lots of positivity out of it. But let's take the previous games, for instance. When we travelled now, we played Ulster and Toulouse. Both of those games we lost, but we took a lot of positivity out of those two games. And I mean, especially against Toulouse and Ulster, two top-side teams. But I think really that's where we started turning it around. You know, we lost those games, but we built a lot of confidence. And I think, yeah, it's not always the ones you win; it's the ones you work hard and you just miss. But that builds character, you know. So yeah.
Coach Jake spoke about the need to find balance between the Currie Cup campaign, which as a franchise, there's a desire to do well in that competition, and the need to secure a playoff spot and, you know, advance into the semis, into the finals, and try to win the URC as well. How do you feed off the performances of either the Currie Cup side or the URC team? Do you find that the better a team does in one competition, it sort of inspires and fuels the performance of the other?
Yeah, no, definitely. The nice thing about the Vodacom Bulls is we stick as a union, you know. It's not two separate teams. We learn a lot from each other. So we take a lot of positivity from each other. I mean, if the URC plays or the Currie Cup plays, I mean, everyone is channeled in. We take a lot from each game. We learn a lot from each game. So if the URC gets a win, the Currie Cup gets positive, and when the Currie Cup wins, the URC also takes a lot of positivity out of that. I mean, that's how we build together, you know, so yeah.
Two big games this coming weekend. First, it will be Vodacom Bulls against Leinster, the undefeated Leinster. You watched how they played against the Emirates Lions, down and out in the first half. Second half, they started finding belief, and you know, they turned things around to get a win.
Yeah.
What are you expecting to I suppose, to face against a Leinster challenge on Saturday?
Oh, well, Leinster, I mean, what can the guys say? Top of the log. So, I mean, definitely a team that we focus on and that we really like to pull a win through, you know. I mean, for a team to be top of the log, most of your things, if not all of your things, have to be in place, you know. Set piece, they're quite good with handling of the ball. So I think all of our, let's say, we have got a plan in place. We've worked hard, we've learned, we've watched them. So yeah, we're looking quite forward. It's going to be a great match, and I can't wait. It's going to be an epic clash.
And I suppose, you know, as a team that believes that you can go all the way in URC, you want to test yourself against the best.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, if you play against the best, then that's where you measure yourself. You know, that's where you can see what you can accomplish. And I feel that the Vodacom Bulls have. I mean, we definitely there. We've got the potential, and the boys have worked hard. So I can't wait. I think we're taking it all the way. Yeah.
Then later in the evening, it's the Yuxke Derby in round 7 of the Currie Cup. Fidelity ADT Lions, they're known in the Currie Cup with the Lions. That's also another big game in the context of Vodacom Bulls versus the Lions. How big is that occasion? No,
definitely. A South African derby is always, I mean, one of the toughest games there is. We're competing for something bigger. So yeah, it's always tough. I mean, the guys are fresh. We're looking forward. The fans are there. I mean, what else do you want to ask for? It's going to be a great battle. I mean, we've got 3 games happening on one day. It's going to be epic.
Sure. And just maybe whilst we're speaking about the South African derby or the Yuxke derby, there are a lot of guys who are playing for the Vodacom Bulls who were historically Lion supporters. Have you always been a Vodacom Bulls supporter?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, Bulls all the way. Yeah, no, definitely. True to the blue, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's going to be a big day for the family over the weekend. Kicking off first with Emirates Lions against Zebra Palmer, and then it's the Vodacom Bulls against Leinster Rugby, and then it's the Vodacom Bulls against the Fidelity ADT Lions in the Currie Cup. It's a big occasion just for family to come and enjoy.
Yeah.
As a player, what's your message to the fans to get to the stadium?
Yeah, no, please come and join us. I mean, it's going to be fully packed rugby game. It's going to be exciting. I mean, what else do you want? 2 URC games, 1 Currie Cup game on one day. I mean, that's gonna be awesome. And I mean, for us, it's also great to see a full stadium, you know, or close to full. So yeah, they play a big part as well. You know, we need the support, and then when the support's there, we do our best to give them the win. Yeah.
I mean, because you've touched on just the importance of supporters, does that, you know, help you guys kick into that gear towards the later stages of the match when fatigue starts to settle in?
Definitely. I mean, it plays a big mind game. I think especially to the opponents, you know, when Loftus, I mean, the other day Loftus was fully packed, almost fully packed. When the crowd gets started, you get that adrenaline, and it's just something you can't describe to anyone, you know. So yeah, no, definitely.
Perhaps a special message to the fans who have stuck by the side during a tough 2.5 months.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, we've had our ups and downs. I think true to the blue, like you said, the guys who sticked with us through the good times and the bad times, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to the top, so don't go anywhere. We'll be there.
Finally, what are you hoping will be the outcomes at the end of the URC campaign and the Currie Cup campaign?
Nah, definitely 2 wins under the belt. No, we're going for gold. We've got the plans, we've got the coaching staff, we've got the players, we've got everything we need. So we're definitely aiming high.
And I suppose in the URC you take learnings from making it to the finals last season.
Yes.
As a young side, perhaps nobody gave you a chance, but you've shown that you've got the mental for it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, we want the win. Last year we were so close, so we know how it feels. So we're going for the win now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.